Chesties.
Chesties, 1, 2, 3, test.
Alrighty, Cape is rolling, boys and girls. We're a little early.
A little early? What's wrong with you today?
Yeah, I'm off. We'll figure it out.
Trying to make up for what happened on Friday where it's like Windows update borked everything. And a restart to fix a fucking bot.
Yeah, we got through it.
Fucking Microsoft, man.
God damn it, the hell.
Started on that shit. Apparently they just bought a brand new machine and they own the damn thing.
Well, Google owns your soul anyways. And so does Facebook.
So I don't use Facebook.
That's why I don't use Facebook.
Alrighty, 1 minute till radio. It's Monday. Long intro today.
Okay.
Laz, you're wearing the wrong cloak.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because you should be wearing a certain cloak you picked up over the weekend.
That's already stored away.
Why'd you store it away? You afraid you're going to lose it in PvP again?
No. 20 seconds. This bot better work. Quiet on the set.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Your viewing and listening pleasure. I don't know how easy it is to disconcern between that.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Your viewing and listening pleasure. I don't know how easy it is to disconcern between that.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap? Yeah. I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault. That's right. It's all Laz's fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's
And
right.
Laz is back.
Yay, Laz is back.
Yay.
With a speech
Laz is
impediment.
back.
Teeth ain't back.
Speech impediment. He'll get over it eventually.
But I am no longer the toothless wonder.
Yeah, right.
No longer do I have that cracked tooth from Hobloth in the front of my face anymore. But we are back. That is right. I am back. Show hasn't gone anywhere.
It's good to have you back. Thex did a fantastic job filling in for you.
Yes,
on,
he did. Yes,
Wednesday,
he did.
Thursday, and Friday of last week.
His
Yeah,
want
we
to
got it
thank
done.
Vex for sitting in my absence. First time we've ever done a co-host in the entirety of Laz and Jack, and now that we know that we can successfully pull that off.
And I took over the radio.
That's
you
right.
Talk about crazy.
I tell you.
Crazy.
Great stuff. And of course,
And
you know,
I can't believe I was successful.
I was really thinking about it
over.
though, as I heard you two talking. And lunch with Jack and Thex, I don't know. Lunch with Laz and Thex, I don't know. That sounds a little better.
Yeah, we can work that out.
But, you know.
Your heterosexual life mate may have something to say about that one.
I'm sure
Jack
he would.
is totally
That's right.
expendable.
I'm sure he
Yeah.
would. But we've got all sorts of great news for you guys. Of course, the ribbing will continue as always around here. We have updated the Avatar 212. Release 38 just came out this past week, and all sorts of improvements, as it may be. All sorts of stuff to talk about. Thex,
we have the combat addendum as well. And the reason that I am not facing the audience in game right now is to show off the Iron Maiden Chemo Relief Fund cloak. And we did a handout of those on Saturday.
that is correct.
I logged in at 8 o'clock in the morning. Thex woke up a little late and logged off about midnight or actually 11:30.
It was about 14 hours of standing on the lot, Laz style. And
Hey, I wouldn't know anything about that, man. I wouldn't know anything about that. You hired a pro, though, so you did the right thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Got a lot of experience just standing around doing nothing. The whole show about nothing.
And we do have to talk about someone doing a 5-mile run.
Yes, we got to talk about that. We got to talk about the actual creation of the Every Fund. Yes, all that good stuff. Where do we want to start off today, boys?
Well,
what?
It helps if
Shut up and listen. You'll figure it out eventually. God damn it. I tell you.
Okay, so we can quickly go over the weekly update, just because that did come out Friday. Then we definitely need to talk about that release addendum, because welcome to the Fizzle.
Welcome to the Fizzle Fest.
Fizzlepalooza.
Fizzle Fest.
Yeah, Fizzlepalooza is on for people, especially if they have any kind of two-handed weapons. The wrong kind of fizzle. Yeah, that was Bubbles.
Hey.
I still haven't fizzled yet, and I have a two-handed axe.
But at the same time, you also have like several GM skills, and you're not running around wearing heavy armor
Yes,
when you're casting, are you?
Yes, I'm in chainmail.
Okay, so primarily when you're hunting, what kind of spells are you casting?
Oh, fire.
Okay, and in your focus tree, do you have
Oh, yeah, I'm
tranquility?
almost
GM on
completely
farm.
GM'd on follow-through.
Yeah, so you're talking to the wrong guy on this, because
so you've already reduced your fizzle chance, and that's kind of offset, especially considering you've also
you're talking to the guy who's got every single school of magery open and full. Okay, you're talking to a guy who's got every combat school open and full.
Yes.
What's your point?
There is no point.
Is that
there is no point.
Unobtainable from now on? Is that it?
No, it's perfectly attainable. But we do have update of the Avatar number 212 to talk about, and you'll want to go through that real quick.
Sure. Surely.
Okay, so updated the Avatar number 212 did come out on Friday evening.
Right.
Yes. So Release 38 did come out with a bunch of rebuilds of a bunch of scenes, as well as the new NPC conversation interface. That's fine as long as you're not trying to talk to a merchant and get a quest from them. So Myra is a little bit broken.
Just a little bit.
But we'll talk about that in more detail a little bit later. Yeah, a little bit broken. But this is the first iteration, so it's a matter of bug reporting it and then allowing them to fix it. A Release 38 addendum did come out about the combat changes, which include fizzle changes.
That wasn't in the release notes, man. What's
If
going
you're
on?
wielding a bow, you have to remember a bow is a two-handed weapon, as well as like two-handed swords, well as poles. Two-handed. and it's kind of hard to like cast spells when you've got things in both your
Yeah,
hands.
when you're,
So-
pulled back on the string, yeah, it's pretty hard to reach into your pouch and get reagents, while you're shooting arrows. Just say.
Yeah, so
What? I just speak the word.
before some of them were treated as one-handed weapons when casting, and so they fixed that, which created Fizzlepalooza with a bunch of people that have significantly seen their fizzle rates increase dramatically, although Guardian Spiff has not, because he's GM and nearly damned everything. And some bonuses were applied before armor multipliers, and others after, and they've consolidated the math. So all gear bonuses and held item bonuses are applied before the armor multiplier for spells. And they fixed the long lingering bug that made two-handed weapons give a 15% bonus of dual wielding or using a shield.
What?
Two-handed weapons are already more powerful than one-handed, and that didn't
Duh.
fear a fair advantage.
Boo. Stinky.
Boo, that's
So basically, this
Yeah.
combat addendum is just designed to make Lead the weakest player in the game.
Yes.
sounds
Exactly.
that way.
It's all
Yeah.
focused against Led Zepp. Only Led Zepp.
Yeah.
There goes my two-handed shit.
It's a lead nerf.
Yeah, it's a Led Zeppelin nerf. And while they were adjusting the logic, they also moved open hand fizzle bonus from 15% to 10%. Wands still grant the 15% bonus, and staves now grant 30% bonus.
What?
So they
It's two
expect
hands.
to add other
It's two
handheld
hands.
focus items in the future that will also give bonuses.
Where's the logic there? That's two hands.
Wands aren't two hands. It's
What-
one
what-
hand.
You got
wands are
one in
one-
each hand. If you got one in each hand, that's two hands.
Oh,
Count 'em.
that's
So
that's
then,
offhand.
then
That's a whole different
30%.
skill.
Man, what are you talking about? That's still two hands.
I tell you what, though,
Yeah.
working is. I've been out there working a couple of new things, and I'm sporting a pair of wands now. I've given up the swords and I've traded it in for wands, and I got to talk to
Welcome to the
Lace
cool club.
about getting a couple of spears. But
Yeah, I've been dual wielding wands for a
That's
while. And
counted as halberds.
well, I
That's-
tell you
that's
what, I
pretty
went
cool.
out this weekend out to DR Deep Ravenswood, and I tell you what, I took down some obsidian bears with a pair of wands like it was nobody's business. Whereas
Yep, a
they
few
would
fire
tear
fields and
through
you're good
me
to go.
earlier, and I'm like, really? A pair of swords, I get my ass handed to me. A pair of wands, I walk through like nothing, like I'm conducting an orchestra.
I go with the sword and then the wand.
You went to
So-
Deep Ravenswood without your healer? What the
Well,
hell?
you were
know.
missing in action most of yesterday. I'm sorry. I had to
put
test
your-
the new build.
God's sakes.
Yeah.
She had jobs to
Put your
complete.
teeth in when
Yeah,
you went.
when I saw you disappear off the interwebs yesterday morning, I says I'm not gonna bother her.
No, I didn't leave until about 5 o'clock last night. I checked out and did some real life things and then fell out with this headache.
Uh-huh.
And Deep Ravenswood is not what it used to be.
What? What do
I
they
tell
do?
you, I'm
Deep
enjoying it
Ravenswood
now.
has
What? What do they
Yeah.
do?
So that it's not all grouped up. I don't have to go here and there. I go stand in one spot and I get a little everything, man. It's great.
What do they do now, Spiff?
well,
Tell 'em,
they
Spiff,
changed
tell 'em.
they changed lots of it. But hey, we're on something else. We're talking about targeting
Alright.
changes now.
Well, we're almost talking
So-
about targeting changes.
I'm talking about targeting changes,
I
where
guess we
the
can talk about
long-standing
targeting
issue
changes.
of having auto attack enabled, and if you were running around with a bow, it would automatically attack bunnies,
Rabbits.
sheep,
Yeah.
or invisible players.
Kill the rabbit.
Kill
Yeah, so it no longer
Kill
does
the
that, and
rabbit.
if you have auto attack enabled, players will attack any valid target continuously, but only if the target has aggroed on the player, or if the target has been manually selected through clicking on the select target key,
What a
which is the
concept.
default of
What a
G,
concept.
but I rebound that to tab.
So we can have
So
There's
that
tab
another
targeting.
concept.
Ooh, what a concept.
Wow, never heard of that
Ooh,
before.
never heard of that
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
Wasn't it?
Never heard of that before.
Yeah, so if you take that G key and you rebind it to tab, then you have tab targeting.
Wow.
In build 544 and earlier, the toggle between free attack and auto attack was on the game options menu. That has been moved.
I want to say
And
I am a
all
happy,
attack mode options will be removed from the
happy
menu, and
camper.
instead, it's actually been fixed to where it actually stays.
It's not
enabled.
perfect, but it works. It works.
It works now to where auto attack, once it's enabled, it stays on. So
Now, it still
Yeah.
won't auto attack if something comes and beats on you. You still have to double click on it. I can live with that. But
what?
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, we
I
still
did
have
not
that
find
problem.
that to be the case.
But
Cyber
I'm always
said
clicking.
auto
That's
attack
not a
works
problem. The problem was that, I had a toggle T and I would get my ass whooped
Yeah,
before I would
exactly.
realize to toggle T. Now we ain't got to
Is
do
that
that
gone?
no more. It's gone. Yeah,
It's
gone.
gone. Yeah, excellent.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
The T will toggle between free attack and auto attack. So if you want to use free, use the T. If not, just leave it alone. You'll be all right.
That's cool.
And
I like that.
they took that whole other option out of the menu, which was one of my biggest arguments. That we had auto attack set in the damn menu. Why isn't it working? So they've eliminated that. Laz is a happy camper for 5 minutes.
Well, I think the drugs might have something to do with
For
that.
5 minutes.
Hey, just a little bit.
So-
A little bit.
Just
All
a
right,
little bit.
it's all right.
So the elemental attack changes going forward. Elemental attacks will do some melee damage in addition to their native element type. That's to relieve an exploit where players were using same type element summoned elementals to distract wild elementals so they could then mine areas
Oh,
without
damn it. They
danger.
Stop that. I haven't even used that yet.
And then the big
Nerfing bugs
nerf.
before you ever get a
Big-
chance to
big-
abuse
I
them.
know, right?
Hate when that happens.
There is a big nerf hammer
The nerf
out there
hammer?
for the thieves.
Oh yeah.
So the thieves are really up in arms about this one, and that is that pickpocket is no longer a skill that can be used during combat. So it's only out of combat.
Yeah.
And they did that because people were exploiting
Exploit.
stealing. And so the thieves are up in armor because it now, in order to steal somebody, you have to be out of combat, and it's one where you can't get 5 different thieves or stealing pickpocket skills. So you can't have 5; it's only 1, which means that you're on like a 6-second delay between stealing attempts. And that was
down
to
that road yet.
fix. Yeah, that was to fix an exploit of someone going
Now,
AFK
you
in
still have to
town
be in PvP in order to be
to steal someone from-
pickpocketed, yes?
Proper PvP-ness.
That correct?
Now, yeah, it is. So, in order to steal from someone, you both do have to be 1 minute delayed, not 6 seconds, between stealing attempts. Then it's one where I don't have pickpockets, so I don't actually know what I'm talking about at all. I'm just making it up as I go along. So I do know that a bunch of thieves are really offended at what happened, and they were just taking advantage of game mechanics.
Telling you, thieves.
And
Now,
speaking of-
I would also like to be able to see that pickpocketing work against NPCs.
The whole game is based on
their
lying,
keys.
deception, stealing, and murder. I'm telling you. Nobody wants to
Hey.
listen to me.
We need it all, including cannibalism.
That's right.
And speaking
We
of
need it all.
stealing and PvP, we did determine over the weekend that the Iron Maiden's chemo cloak is a lootable item.
At the moment.
Yes. And
At
my
the
door
moment.
just rang, so be right back.
And the developers are aware of that, so they're going to be flagging it non-PvP lootable or pickpocketable. So just until they patch that, be aware that your cloak could be taken if you don't pay to buy it back from the Oracle.
That's right.
That's right. What the hell was that shit?
Hey, well, as they get new stuff in here, that's the shit that happens.
The fuck? Come on. Jesus.
Is
Well, you know, there'll be an Oracle tax.
they got
Yeah.
the boys got in touch with Darkstar, no problem,
Sounds
and
like
they're
fun.
gonna fix that in an upcoming patch, so no big deal there. Is they'll get that fixed.
We gave the cloak out. We gave the cloak out to somebody who went right to Blood Bay with it and lost it immediately.
Oh,
Luckily, the
geez.
person that PvP'd it gave it right back. But
That's
you know,
fine.
it was we learned real quick.
Yeah. Well, also Star did say that he would be trying to set that flag as
Yeah, we'll get that
no
fixed.
item.
No problem.
yeah. So there may be a patch later today or tomorrow that includes that. So hopefully that comes out soon.
Yeah, and if you happen to be a special person that steals one or PvP's one, don't be a you know what and give it back.
Now,
Too
I
bad.
saw somebody
Too bad.
out there real quick who was offering these cloaks out there for in-game gold. You want to tell the folks about that real quick?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a confusion over the weekend about what that was all about. And basically, one of the players here that really supports the Chemo Fund, a guy named Merle, he went in and bought all of his guild members' cloaks, and he wants to make more donations to the fund. And he'd like to help other avatars that don't have financial means to get a cloak. Now, I approved his initiative on it because my rule is hard and fast, pretty much that every cloak that goes out needs to come in with a $25 donation, and it must go to a unique account. So he has agreed that anybody that signs up for his service, the donation will be made in their name, and they will have to come get the cloak directly from me. So it's just a way for other people to indirectly support the Chemo Fund with in-game resources.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good stuff there. Good stuff.
Which
All right.
I love the fact that Merle's doing that just because it's like he has the ability to do that for other players that may not have the actual real world resources to make that donation, and they want to support the Chemo Relief Fund.
That's
so
right.
Yep.
I think it's a great thing.
I gotta
Yeah, he
love
said
it.
basically, I'm gonna be giving a whole bunch more cash anyway, regardless. But hey, if this helps other people get involved and makes them, helps them, raise funds and resources for the Chemo Fund, then I'm all about doing it.
Good.
Yep.
Good stuff there, and we'll have more on that here in just a minute. But let's get this moved along here. Moving right
What?
along.
Why do you want to do that? Why
Oh,
would
I
you
don't
want to
know.
do that?
It's Monday. I'm bored.
You're done. So you want to go to the making of Kroll? The making of Kroll.
The
Kobold Research Underground Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Yes. So this is inside of Blood Bay.
Blood.
Now, I don't know if the dungeon is not yet live, but this is just first iterations of it. And pictures from Travis Vas Corpor Valesky. And so this is the in-progress screenshots where we have not had access to this yet. As soon as the Release 39 QA server goes live, we'll be able to look at it and go play around. And there is the Clockwork Dragon boss room. So currently the Clockwork Dragon, if you want to fight it, is currently hanging out inside of Blood Bay. And you can go get smacked around by that puppy.
And it will smack you.
Oh, yes, it will smack you.
It will spank you. Moving on from there, we do have Perennial Coast improvements with Solania receiving some polish, and they added some new walls, as well as some pagoda-like structures, as well to increase the Asian influence out in, or I should say, Shogun influence out
Shogun influence.
the Perennial Coast. And this is something where you're really going to laugh. So the Wealthy Merchant outfit has got it. It is going to be receiving a new iteration of it for in-game locations. And they've published that artwork. It is out on the
It's a wee
Sketchfab.
bit flamboyant,
And you can actually-
don't you think?
Hey, well, you also have to remember part of the reason for the extremely flamboyant colors is so that way you can actually look at the variety of detail. So that's why they go with high contrast colors on these images. The funny thing about that is like every single region is going to have a different style. So when they're going to Norgard, which is more of a Viking influence, Norgard needs more Viking dressed merchants. And so eventually we'll end up with that as craftable garb or add-on store garb. But I love what they've done with this, including the ruffled collar. And,
I love the hat, man. The hat reminds me of a pimp hat, man. Yeah, it's a 1970s pimp hat with a big plume feather out the back. Oh, yeah, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I can see Laz out there doing a little pimping.
Little pimping with Laz. Yeah. Then there is a 2-minute long video that I mean it's just essentially the outfit being made, including some variety of choices. Not really important to watch that one.
Now, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's gifts.
I mean,
if
it
gift
is
boxes
still
and cards
January, isn't
come
it?
out. Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
it is.
hey, hey.
I'm just making sure it's still January, right?
Yes, it is.
Did you
So-
did you fill out your Valentine's Day card for
I did not, but
Lace?
I told Lace that
Okay.
I would do so in a little bit once we were done with what we're doing here.
Okay. You need to do it as a limerick. I went with a
Ooh.
haiku that wasn't very dirty, and so you need to go with the Laz and Jack limerick for the Valentine's, and it has to be dirty.
There once
'Cause
was a guy
only good-
named Led Zepp.
Yes.
Hey.
And he had a sheep.
We
Limericks.
once had a sheep that we could. Yeah, okay. We can do something with that.
Yeah, we got this.
I'm busy over here. Justy's showing me her new haircut.
So
Uh-huh.
He just saw the autumn fairy legs bug.
Oh,
Nice.
is that why
You
you're
show
all
that.
gathered around
That
over
is-
there?
You need to show that.
Justin
on-
getting naked in the
air.
hot tub for you all. We're not catching
yes,
that on
it
camera.
is.
You bald look.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so Justin,
Laz.
please, I have you front and center on my screen. Would you go ahead and put on the autumn legs for us?
Oh, hold on now.
Oh,
That's
yes.
not right.
So
Holy
There you
cow, huh?
yeah, so
So.
the autumn legs, there is a
Don't
bug.
look
the,
at
the
them.
funny thing, it only works this way for white girls. So if your
What?
flesh
Cereal?
if your flesh is a darker color, then she ends up with wearing panties. And so so in order for the autumn legs to be complete, to show a naked looking character, I mean, if you really get in there, you can actually see the fact that she's still wearing panties. It's just a very flesh
And,
color.
and you're getting that close to look? Yeah, really?
I don't,
like it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never inspect the region like that.
More.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about,
More.
Jack. I don't know what you're talking
Led
about.
Zepp, on the other hand, is completely over there just staring at everything. Yes.
Oh, he's got
My
his face
sheep.
right up in
It's
there.
my
Yeah.
sheep, I'll tell you that.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a lot cleaner
Not me.
shaven.
Not me. So, Lace, as far as the
not a
hot-
shave.
You see yours, Lace. You
That
see
is
your.
wax, my dear.
Oh my god. Oh my
that
god.
is full on Brazilian. Um,
Oh, shit.
So, moving right back to Valentine's Day cards, Lace is actually collecting a bunch of Valentine's cards from people in game. She's currently been hanging out in Owl's Head collecting Valentine's cards from players.
That's
And
right.
I'm actually going to decorate a wall inside of Diamond Fields.
That's
with
right.
with all of the Valentine's Day
All the
cards.
I don't believe
Valentine's
it's gonna
Day
be a
cards
wall,
for
I
the
believe.
GM crafting event that's coming up out there. At
Yeah,
Diamond
Yeah.
Fields.
she's gonna cover the floor in the crafting pavilion with them.
Nice.
Okay. Yes.
Very nice indeed.
So
Although that
we
is
do need-
actually a great item to add to the wish list, that we could hang these on the wall. That would be fabulous.
We've been waiting for
yeah.
wall hanging. I want to be able to put notes on the outhouses. I want to be able to put, flyers and wanted ads on the sides of the pavilion.
hanging on the back of the door.
Yeah,
Gives people something to read while they're in the outhouse. Absolutely. Billboards, advertising.
None of this. Now we want billboards. We got to put them on the floor for crying out loud. Drop a piece of paper on the floor. I mean, there should be a fine for littering out here for crying out loud, especially on these two lots.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Code
Fletcher
code
really made
enforcement should be out here.
Yeah. Are you talking about your deco citation?
The deco citation? Where
No,
it's
no,
like
no,
just
no.
throw things
Lace-
out on the ground?
That phone number is 872-529-6266. That's 872-LAZ NBNN. If you're going to put a phone number out there, put the right phone number out there.
That's the hotline.
She just went with Jenny's phone number.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Jenny's, it is Jenny Phoenix Fire's
867
birthday today.
509.
I thought that was yesterday.
So if you see Jenny Phoenix Fire today, well, yesterday
Party
was her
was
birthday party. Today is her actual birthday.
I gotcha.
So,
Look,
Yes,
Fletcher made us some yoga pants.
Yoga pants? Ooh.
ooh,
These are the cotton perennial coast peasant leggings.
Yeah, I can make
So-
those.
yoga pants are in
Yoga
game.
pants are in
Mm,
game.
come on.
I don't have any
They like
shoes
the-
I can wear with them that aren't clippy, but
Yeah, I
Well,
bought
the other thing
entire
is, are
perennial
they
coat
like
set.
yoga pants in real life to where if they stretch a little bit, they're see-through?
I do not know the answer to your question.
I'm
Ooh,
sure they
yeah.
clip like all the other clothes.
Yes.
Oh my god, they clip like there
Yeah, I
are
was
no
gonna
shoes
say, you
that
gotta
can wear
ask
with
that
these
question.
except yeah. Trust me, I've already tried them on with every pair of shoes I own. Everything clips. Here you go.
Yep.
Clip.
Hey, let's go back to my thing about setting cloth as solid objects.
Clip.
Oh, really bad clip.
Clip.
Yep. Okay, bug report it.
Bug.
Okay,
Good.
huge change to the raffle, and which is soapbox pulling out time when we
Oh.
talk about raffle. So lot 30 or release 37 had 85. Release 37 had 85 lot deeds that were awarded. Release 38 is going to have
50.
50 deeds. 50 grand total deeds that are involved in their raffle. I still say that I should be able to go to an NPC, buy a deed, and be done with it. There's no reason for this raffle. And the only way that this actually works is the money sink that they talked about is if there's a bunch of deeds and they can get a lot of people to contribute to these raffles.
I'm not
And
paying
that's-
to get,
wh-
I'm not
yeah.
paying to get taxed.
You're not getting the big gold sink when you only got 50 properties out there because ain't nobody spending
Well, I don't
money.
know about that. I know people that spend upwards of $500,000 gold and put all the cash on their alt characters to win deeds that they wanted. Gold Sink
the
is
early
still real.
ones were the way to go. I mean, we said that early on, and I don't know why anybody would be in this game now doing that. You might as well.
I'll tell you why. I did, and I only put in for 20,000 gold. That was as much as I felt like I wanted to. I'm doing air quotes right now. Waste on this, just in case I didn't get the deed I wanted. All I wanted was a row lot deed, and I can tell you that I'd have spent significantly more than 20K for it had I had to go buy it from a vendor. So I was pretty happy with the results.
But you won.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Yeah, she won a row deed.
sounds like it.
Yeah, I dropped 100K on it and I lost.
We won't discuss how much money I've lost
Yeah.
on the various raffles. You can see the evidence of my losses if you go check out the toilet paper that is rolled up inside the outhouses behind me.
Oh yes, Jack
Says
uses
year
expired
supply.
lotto tickets for the toilet paper in the outhouses. He's very frugal.
Yes, they're
And
all
he
raffle
likes to
tickets.
recycle.
Yeah. Then
That's
there
about
was
all
a
they're
change
worth
to
these days.
the release 38 offline data format change. There was a change if you're playing in offline mode. I don't know anybody that actually plays in offline mode, so
Don't know anybody either.
yeah. Yes.
I know a few people on the forums that do.
Shh, they're on the forums,
Oh, okay,
and they probably don't watch Lunch with Laz and Jack
No.
I'm pretty sure of that.
or listen to the in-game radio. Yeah. See, and if they do, please.
That's a
tell us
good question.
that
Do
you
the in-game radios work in offline mode? Guess not, right?
Yeah, that's right. In-game radio works in offline mode. It should,
Well, if you're offline.
because like offline mode is just where
I
you're
know.
still using the normal client and you're connected to the internet, so it might work. I don't know. Never tried it.
No, as far as
Never
I
played the
understand,
offline
you didn't
mode.
have to do that with the offline mode. But
Yeah.
I guess you have to connect someplace to get all the houses. And good question. I have to check it out one day.
Yeah. In order to claim rewards, you actually have to connect online, so that way it can actually synchronize all that stuff. So yeah.
Gotcha.
The community of the Avatar live stream from Friday was exploring the Canyon Siege, and so Seawolf did participate in that. Doug's Chemo Relief Fund has topped 16K.
Yes.
Woo.
Yay.
Yes.
Yep.
And
Yep,
that
so
brings
Darius
us
just
to
put
the
us over it.
5-mile run. Let's get on to
In an
that topic.
outfit of our choosing.
Oh, we
outfit
get to
of our
choose it?
choosing.
We get to
I'm
choose
going.
it? Or the public gets to choose it?
Yeah, the public will get to choose it. I'm going to put some points on that in the forums today
Yes.
when I get some time.
I have seen the birthday suit
because-
suggestion.
No,
Yeah.
I do not want to see that.
No.
Oh no, short kilt, fancy riding boots. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Short kilt.
I gotta put a couple.
I like the short kilt idea.
Mm-hmm.
I
gotta
also
put
like the
couple
ballet outfit.
restrictions up.
Yeah.
Side
I
radio
do
said
like the
naked mile
coconut
run.
bras with the coconuts.
I think the coconuts is a classic idea. I don't care what he's wearing, he's got to have a pair of coconuts in his hand.
Yep. I'm thinking the coconuts are the most requested feature that will be happening. But I just got to put a few minor requirements on there because I do have
Caveats,
children. And,
like you
and,
actually have to
yeah,
be a
yeah.
judge.
Yeah, I got to be able to run, and I can't get arrested. So, there'll be
what you're
some.
talking
He
about.
does
some
have a
guidelines
family
on
to
it.
support.
Oh, so we can't
And
dress up like a giant shrimp with a knife.
We do have to be able to broadcast it on the
I
internet.
feel like that should be a
Yeah.
stretch goal. If
Not
he
on the
gets
phones.
arrested, then we have to donate X.
Right.
Yeah.
To get me out of jail.
the Thex out of jail fund.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
no.
broadcasting
That's
live.
Wear a diaper and a
Fund him.
wizard hat.
Diaper and a wizard hat.
Yeah.
The little Cupid Valentine's Day outfit from last year, maybe.
Yeah.
There we
The
go.
diaper. Someone actually did
The little
suggest a diaper
bloomers.
I got
that
one.
you do the run in the diaper.
Huggies.
So you'll have to get some depends.
So it
There
depends.
you go. Here's what
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to be taking lessons from Led Zepp.
don't like my
Running
Don't
around
do
in
it,
his
Tex.
defense.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gicks. Man. Fix this underwear thing. God, for God's sakes.
I'm gonna wear a wolf hat and no pants, just like Led.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
Although you wouldn't have to make any pit stops along the way, so that would be good.
go.
Oh God.
I can weigh
Yeah,
the
I'll
diaper
totally-
before and then weigh it after the run.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, scary,
Talking about
scary.
pit
scary.
stops.
That is scary. That is.
Never mind. Never mind.
Scary. Scary. Just spoon to gouge. Oh wait, I do have my spork.
Yeah.
His
We did hit the
Dr.
15K
Who's
stretch
sport.
goal over the weekend, thanks to the cloak distribution. We raised a couple $1,000 on Saturday. Well, Jack and I were out there handing out people a cloak. So the run will be happening. I need to get the information on the forum so we can get a poll going on what they want me to wear. So we can get that handled here in the next week or so.
Very nice. Very
Yeah, we'll-
nice.
And I think for the last but not least, on the add-on or on the on the what's this thing called?
Out with
Weekly update.
Out with it.
Crap ton of stuff added to the add-on store.
Crap ton of stuff
Crap ton.
added to the add-on store.
And remember, we have a stretch goal telethon coming up.
There's new
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Pirate ships, dragon pets, shogun bundles, and more. Oh my.
Crap ton.
Crap ton of stuff.
Yeah.
That's right.
And if you were in San Antonio over the weekend, you could have gone to PAX South and hung out with Winfield and Summa and Barrick and a few other of the devs. That was over the weekend, but yeah. Or you could have like hung out with the Origin PC guys.
The
Pegged
Origin
in for an Origin PC.
guys.
Yep.
Origin.
Origin.
Don't
But we have
get
to go
me
with
started.
Laz's pronunciation.
Origin.
How is it?
Origin.
Origin.
That's the way it is.
You guys are terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Terrible. You're killing me.
Terrible.
All right, come on. You're killing me, Smalls. What do we got next here?
Well, I mean, Fizzle Fest.
Well, you know,
Fizzle.
is again, I have not experienced that because I've never been a two-handed weapon user.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
What?
well, yeah, there's
Two
only
wands is
two-handed.
two hands, man.
No. There's a difference between
copping out.
a weapon in each hand and a two-handed weapon. Totally different concept.
Still using two hands.
You know, so I
Still
can whack
using
Jack with the
two
left
hands.
hand, and I can whack Led Zepp with the right hand. That's multi-handed. You know, if I have a two-handed
so-
sword, I can only whack you or whack Jack.
Did you?
So,
Did you want
Cideria
to?
said that
Did
I
you
beg your
wanna-
pardon?
Did you?
You
Did you
rephrase
want
that?
to?
that's a lot of whacking.
Yeah.
No,
That's
not
right.
gonna change. Not gonna change the statement. Okay,
I'm
you're going
not
with
gonna
whack.
do
All
it.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
well, that, and we have confirmation that Laz's weapon is not a two-hander, as Rusty Dragon has pointed out.
Well, you're
Stop.
gonna need
Hey
one.
now,
You're gonna need
Hey
one if
now.
you're gonna whack me, man. Need two hands.
I poke an eye out with it at least.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
I sense a new introduction coming with the last audio bite with the whacking comments.
That's right. Whack it
Rephrase
off,
that.
whack it off.
You like to go whack them all off.
I tell you,
Oh
you know,
my.
everybody can use a good
More
whacking.
pain meds
What
for
can I
Laz?
say?
No, thank you. He's good.
Laz is completely sober to today's show.
FDS said smiling face with open mouth.
I was gonna say, geez, just another day around here.
What the heck is Guardian doing here?
I don't know.
He's killing
ball,
his guts.
man.
He's
Yeah,
whacking
his ball.
whacking his skeleton, man. He's whacking his bones. When he should be
He's got a
playing
firm
some
grip on
music instead, but yeah.
Wait, I got the music. Hold on.
See, that's what happens, Spiff.
Stone.
You get up to do this stuff and you leave music in
Wait,
Jack's
hold on.
hands.
You
Get to
haven't,
the
you haven't
piano,
seen
quick.
this one yet.
Save us.
You haven't seen this one yet.
So much wrong.
The seated while playing. That is not a bug.
No, but it is a bug that it twists you around halfway.
Yeah. But that's been reported. They know about that, so
Yeah.
it's not really a big deal. It
I'm
only
still
affects you
gonna
whenever
say-
you're seated.
When are we gonna fix this BS with the sound? You know that I'm sitting right next to you and I can't hear Jack.
Cideria said what kind of example are we setting for Justin? She will never want to come back.
Come back.
See,
What?
what you don't realize is that actually Justin really enjoys it, and that's the reason
Justin
she comes
can't-
by
he
because
can't
she
stay away.
really wants to be here. Yeah,
It's an
it's like a train
unnatural
wreck
attraction.
or a car
man.
accident.
You just can't
She
help
just
but be
loves it.
drawn to it.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just standing in front of you with my two-handed axe, casting spell after spell after spell and not fizzing.
Oh, is that what
that's
that was?
That,
That was a
that was your
non-physical
Display
non-facial.
of, I thought it was a display of. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were just
the-
having a spasm attack.
Which, by the actually playing along with the whacking conversation.
Yes.
Whacking
Yeah.
the ball. Oh.
Whack it up.
I think he
whack
drank
it
a
up.
potion of maximum power too while he did it.
Oh, did he?
Did they make
He's
that blue
provi-
by any chance? No.
I love this shit. I
A
tell
little
you.
blue pill.
I love this shit.
Effort.
Little blue potion.
Little
Blue
blue.
potion.
I got the recipe
and-
for restoration.
And just remember,
Which is actually Hobloth related. Don't forget Hobloth 4 registration will probably start going live in a month or two.
he
as
said
soon
in the
as Rustic
summer.
Dragon has more information.
He said
That's a
in the
month or two
summer.
away,
Yeah. Well, okay.
according to my clock.
According,
or
according
spring.
to the Texas calendar.
Yeah, my calendar is the only one that matters.
Uh-huh.
My internal biological clock. Time to have kids.
Time to.
Just
Oh.
need to find someone who. Just time to find a woman that will have them with me.
Oh,
You just need a
That's the hard
surrogate.
part.
That was a
never
big
mind.
Yeah. I know.
Never mind.
That-
Moving right along. Nothing to see
Jack will,
here.
Jack will provide the seeds.
Nothing. Nothing
Just
to
needs
see.
the
here.
garden.
That's right. Moving right
Just
along.
needs the garden to plow.
It's that time of the day where we get to tell you what's going on around town here in Shroud Avatar.
Bullshit.
Where would that
Welcome
be
to
at?
Euphemism Monday.
I don't know. Where would that be? That would be
I don't
on
know,
the
but
NBNN calendar, right?
Oh, you mean that NBNN.info website where it's got this button at the top that says calendar, and you just click on it, and it takes you to this thing called the Shroud of the Avatar community calendar.
You mean that calendar? That's the right calendar.
That calendar?
You
that
better
thing?
believe it.
That thing? Oh, okay. So the
Somebody
Shroud of
said
the
no, not that one.
Not that
No,
one. It's another one.
not
I
that
like
one.
looking
No.
into it by going to wrfb.rocks and going to calendar from there.
Okay.
No, that would just give you a
So-
list of the DJs, unfortunately. That does not give you the whole community calendar. Or does it? I forget.
I don't know.
We might have added that out there.
May have. I don't know. I don't
Moving
know
right
how to
along.
do it. Moving right along on our community calendar. It is a community calendar, so it is a Google Calendar where lots and lots of people are allowed to actually edit and add events to it. And since it is a community calendar, it is just an aggregate of a bunch of other people's calendars. And if you would like your calendar added to the NBNN calendar, just contact Laz and he'll be able to hook you up and access your community calendar and add it to ours. And then from there, all times on the community calendar are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as New Britannia time. Today is Monday, January 30th. Don't forget, VIP tickets for SodaCon are still available. If you want that guided tour of the Portalarium Studios,
4 left
And-
last I looked. 4.
4 left. Yes. Those are available on sodacon.austin.org. If you aren't going to be able to attend
SodaConAustin.org.
.org. Yeah.
And yes, it's
If
still
you-
January.
Yes. The SodaCon Austin is going to take place in October, but if you know that you're not going to be able to make it and you want the rare cloak, you can still get the non-attendee cloaks for a $25 donation, as well as early bird ticket sales are still ongoing and will be going on through July.
April 1st.
So today at noon, 3, 6, 9, and 12 around the clock, there are 2 idiots on WRFB.
WRFB.
That is Radio Free Britannia with 2 idiots that don't know what they're doing, can't figure out how to do anything correctly,
Yay.
don't even know how to interpret the news. On a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack, and one of them is high as a kite.
I don't know. So
Lazenbex.
Medicated.
Very, very medicated.
So, yeah. Hey,
Yes.
Dusty.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful thing, I tell you.
Medicated.
medicated chaos.
I don't want to say it's better
Today-
than
today-
unmedicated schizophrenia, so that would be offensive to somebody,
This
right?
is medicated.
Yeah,
But I'm feeling
this is
good.
medicated schizophrenia. Yeah.
What I'm talking about. All right, lads.
Today at 6 on Avatars Radio, we have Grumpy Old Gamer taking the alternative route. At 7, you can always tune into WRFB for 70s at 7.
RFP.
At 8 o'clock this evening, Avatars Radio is doing the Monday nights with DJ Kylie. If you were looking for some
Goody.
PvP,
Penis.
Thank you.
okay, you can always attend the Order of Vengeance Guild meeting, and don't forget they do invite everyone to go out and slay them during their guild meeting between 9 and 9:30.
Kill.
Do they invite everyone to do that, or do you invite everyone to slay them?
Well, we interpret it the way we see it, so
I have actually talked with Violation about this.
yes, they
And
actually
so
invite people to come out.
And so there is a reason that his guild meeting is actually on the public calendar. And that is because he wants people to go out and see what they're doing. And if that devolves into some PvP, he's fine with that. So, yes, they kind of do invite people to go out and slay them.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it does
And
happen
the
in the
final event of
PvP
the
town of
evening
Vengeance.
is. Yes. The final event of the evening is on WRFB.
That violations
WRFP.
guild, man. I should go there just to kill him.
Exactly.
Good luck.
And that's going to be Laz's dad doing the record room.
Now, speaking of the record room, I heard you trying to explain this to Thex on one of last week's shows.
Friday?
Yes, on Friday's show. So I wanted to set the record straight on a couple of things. Tommy was not part of the Echoes. Tommy was just a friend of my father's during that time growing up. My father was one of the original Echoes. But Tommy went ahead later on and actually opened a whole record company based around my father. He believed in him that much that him and a couple of the guys opened a record company just on my father's stuff. But anyway, yes, Record Room is Harry and Tommy, a couple of Irish kids from Brooklyn, taking a trip back in time. Doing the oldies out there. And yes, these are recorded programs that were syndicated on another radio station on the internet for a while. And again, I have the rights to re-air those from my father and Tommy. And we run them here. It's really good listening. You get a little history lesson. And as the Deco Divas found out, people were playing Disney tunes fashionably long before they found out about it. So I just had to point that out for the record.
So basically, Jack got that all wrong
Yes.
on Friday.
Yeah.
Hey, I just interpret the news.
Now, also, my father did not write that famous song that you talked about. The song you're talking about is Yummy, Yummy, Yummy. I've told you the story.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I have chocolate in my tummy.
Well, that's basically the tune, yes. But my father was a studio musician back in the day, and one of the executives of the record company wrote the tune, and he thought it was going to be great. He ran into the studio and got the musicians and said, "Here, lay this down." And that's what they did. They went down, they laid down the track the executive said lay down. That was it. And then he started shopping it to his friends, and it took off. But now they had no band to put the song out with, so they had to go create a band to go with the song. And that's what they did a lot of times. Studio musicians would record the song, and then they'd create a group to go out and promote the song. Not this. It was really weird back then. And so when you hear Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy, that's actually my father and his studio friends who actually recorded that track. And the guy who was in the group actually didn't sing that song till almost 40 years later, because all they did was lip sync back then. So the guy who actually went on tour as the lead singer never actually sung the song till like 40 years later originally, which is just a funny story. Yeah. But yes.
Yeah,
But he's also been on a whole bunch of other stuff. Don't mess around with Jim. If you've, Jim Croce, he's got some credits on a couple songs there. He's worked with some famous people over time. Got some good friends that I grew up with, and I can tell you guys stories till I'm blue in the face. I usually do, but I'm not going to bore everybody
they're good
on the air
stories,
today.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is that Jack knew nothing about what he was talking
That's
about on
right.
Friday. So
He was trying to interpret what he knew.
When does Jack know anything about what he's talking about?
You know what? I did I not say that you actually have to talk to Laz about this? That
And who is this
I'm
here
trying
in
to go
front of
over
us?
something. Yeah.
FDS said you don't
List
know.
Rostov?
Jack.
List Rostov. Yes, who is List Rostov?
That is one of our developers,
I
and they're saying
understand
that the bug that has me twisted around has already been fixed.
I'm going to say no to that.
No.
Well, it's probably in a
W-
patch
by
that's coming
fixed,
out anymore.
You're still
in a
twisted.
patch that's
mother.
coming out. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Still twisted.
That is right. But
I just-
meanwhile, we need to move on. We've got a whole bunch of folks to thanks before we get out of here today. Moving right along. That is right. And of course, NBNN wants to let you guys know that we are a proud sponsor of SodaCon Austin 2017. Coming up later on this year, we will keep you up to date on all the latest events as they come in here. So stay tuned to NBNN for all the SodaCon updates out there. Now let's see if I actually stop this in the right place or whether we gotta just fake it again. Hey, WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Moving right into our friends over at the Ockhamshire and Markham Farms for wholesale cotton reagents, vegetables, ale, and more, located in Dawn's Keep, just south of Central Brittany. And if you need stuff really quick, you can check them out on the Shroud Marketplace. Ockhamshire and Markham Farms, also a proud sponsor of NBNN. And yeah, that's the problem. I'm missing one of our sponsors. Is,
I don't know. You're the one that sets it up.
yeah, I know. That's why it screws me up. Is Grimy Traders Auction House is not there in the rotation. That's why I'm having a problem.
It's in my rotation.
Yeah,
I just saw it,
I
yeah.
don't know. Anyway, our
Yeah, it's
newest
on
sponsor,
my
Grimy
rotation.
Traders. GrimyTraders.com for all your auction needs. I'll try and fix this up. Is,
That and your little word.
huh?
I mean, since it is time, it always throws off which sponsor's on the screen. since
Well,
we've
I'm
got
not
it as
worried
a
about which
rotating-
sponsor's on the screen anymore. I'm on Relic Spy Real on the screen right now, but that's okay.
And all these sponsors are brought to you by Percocet.
That's right. Today's sponsors are brought to you by the good drugs from ProcterandGamble.com or whoever the hell makes this shit.
Dow Chemical Company. Who gives a shit?
Drano.
Just give me some, yeah.
Yeah, let me see here. I guess I'll have to fix that. I have
I'd
no
go
guess.
pull my teeth out.
Anyway, had a couple successful sales over the weekend at Grimy Traders Auction House. There it is. Oh, it's beforehand. That's why. Yeah, he's just shaking his head sadly, like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with this guy. What the hell did I sign up for? Yeah, you didn't know 3 years later this is where you'd be sitting doing this kind of shit, did you?
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah,
Still-
see, I know what happened. I was trying to trigger it one day and they flipped spaces, so no big deal. Anyway, we're going to pick up with our good friends over at the Britannia Mining Company. Britannia Mining Company wants you to come out to Market Road and check out all their vendors for all your crafting needs. All the vendors have all the materials you need for all your crafting goods. Check out Market Road, located in the Quell region, right off the Exeter Mine for your mining convenience as well. Our good friend Jacob White over at SodaMap.com. SodaMap is truth, so says Lord British. Yeah, so says Lord British. Yeah, really fun with these new teeth.
Hey, Jack.
And now introducing Soda Navigator. What do you want, Spiff? Trying to work here for crying out loud.
Jack, you missed another meeting.
He didn't miss a
Oh,
meeting.
whoops.
He knew who was meeting. He knows his meetings all the time. Yeah? And of course,
wasn't in-game.
introducing Soda Navigator on sodomap.com, your GPS for inside Shrouded Avatar. Our friend Ben over at Relics by Rild, relicsbyrild.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag, t-shirts, hats, patches, and more. Check out the NBNN bumper sticker and all sorts of other swag over at relicsbyrild.com. Use the promo code NBNN, get 10% off when you check out at relicsbyrild.com. And of course, last but not least, our good friends over at the marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com, for all your virtual vendables. Jack, you can
What's
stop
up?
laughing now.
Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Buy anything that is anything Shroud related. From NBNN hats all the way to accounts to services. Anything you want can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace. Every different vendor is a different player of the game. Remember that if you are interested in selling your wares for money, you can register on shroudmarketplace.com. Just click the register button and click on vendor registration, and you can start selling your stuff. Latest item added onto the marketplace was a village lot deed. This is a place anywhere founder deed, so it is placeable even on water lots.
And non-taxable.
$50. You'll never pay,
Taxable.
not pay any taxes. So $750 for that. If you're looking for in-game gold, there is a slew of vendors for in-game gold, including coins of the obsidian, and they're actually cheaper than the add-on store. So if you need crowns of the obsidian and you want to save some cash, you can always go to Stinky's Satyrs Stinky Sewer Shop and
Stinky
get those.
Sewer Shop. That's right.
Yes. Anything game related, bought or sold on shroudmarketplace.com. Yay!
Yay.
Don't. Yay. And that means it's time for us to thank the most important people around here. And that's you guys watching out on Twitch,
guys.
YouTube, or listening on WRFB.
WRFB. Radio Free Britannia.
Yeah, and Radio Free Britannia. So thank you guys for watching, listening, catching us live, or hanging out with us in repeats. We love you guys, and we do this for you guys. Gives
That's
us a
right. We
reason to
love you
exist.
guys.
Yeah.
We love you all. Appreciate you guys coming day in and day out joining us. And who do we got playing patty cake in the hot tub over there?
Then later this evening on a certain show, you'll be able to listen to Laz's dad explain the real reason for the record room, and he'll be correcting Laz. And my doorbell just rang again.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for today and go ahead and get out of here. Stay tuned to NBNN for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, and the latest from right here inside Shrouded Avatar. I'm Laz. And
I'm not Jack.
And Jack's at the door, that's right, and she's not Jack. And we are NBNN. We'll be back with more tomorrow, folks. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all then. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you guys. Thank you. Some of you guys more than others.
The shrimps have knives.
Like Jack.
Uh-oh. Did I miss the exit?
I said it for you.
Okay.